Topic is how this problem of drug abuse can be tackled. As we are aware, friends, there are more than 200 million drug abusers in the world, and the number is increasing at alarming proportions. Now, the question is the tackling of this problem. This problem can be tackled by various ways. First is reduction in supply of the drugs. How this reduction in the supply of drugs can be achieved? The question is if the laws which are dealing with the drug abuse can be enforced strictly by the law enforcement agencies of the nation, then this problem can be tackled. Because in this way, the supply of drugs will be reduced in the market for the drug abusers and this problem can be solved. Second is by demand reduction, that the demand for such drugs is reduced. Friends, we know that the price of any commodity is fixed by the demand and supply proportion. If supply is more, naturally, and the demand is less, the price will be less. If the demand is more, prices and the supply is less, then prices will increase. So, demand, if demand, we can curtail the demand in the society, then it can be achieved. Then, how this can be, this problem of drug addiction, how this demand of drugs can be reduced. This can be done by creation of social awareness and education. The first very important thing is that we should create awareness in the public, in citizens of the country, in the students, in the teachers, in the law enforcement agencies about the effects of drug abuse on the body, ill effects of the drugs, because the drugs affects the entire human system, body system, and if it affects the body system, naturally the ill effects are there. And if we can create this awareness in the public, in the citizens, in the law enforcement agencies, in the teachers, in the students, everywhere, that these are the ill effects of this drug abuse, then naturally the demand will be reduced. Then, friends, third is social awareness is very important because it is a social problem. It can't be tackled with law only. We may frame so many laws to tackle this problem, but it is a social problem. We all know that there are so many drug abusers in the world who are only taking it as a social custom. So, if we can tackle it as a social problem, naturally this problem can be tackled. Then, friends, next is identification and isolation of addicts. First of all, we should try to identify the addicts. It's very difficult problem because it is very difficult to identify the addicts. If I go to the parents of a child that your son or daughter is an addict, I've seen her or he taking the drugs, nobody will believe me. They will say he is just blackmailing us, our family. So nobody, they will start fighting with me rather. So it's very difficult to identify, but once we identify, for this purpose, the teachers, the citizens, the parents, everybody has the role. They must go, they must talk to the child, they must see his activities, whether his activities are such which can raise suspicion that he is a drug addict or not. And if there is any doubt, then naturally they should watch his movements. And by watching his movements, the addict can be identified. And then the next step is he should be isolated. He should be isolated. He should not be allowed to mix up with those persons who are supplying him the drugs. Or he should not be allowed to mix with those persons who are his friends and who can be spoiled by him by supply of the drugs. He can give drugs even to them and they can be spoiled. So he should be isolated, and once he is isolated, then counseling of addicts, their parents and friends, that stage will come. The counseling has to be done not only of the addict but his parents, then his friends and his well wishers. Everybody has to be counseled that he should be given proper treatment. He should be taken to drug addiction center, and in this way he should be made ready. He should bluntly offer. That a stage should come that the addict is ready voluntarily to go in for the drug addiction. Only then then de-addiction will be there if he is ready for drug de-addiction. If he is ready, then there will be drug de-addiction, and if drug addiction is done by a medical expert, under the supervision of medical expert, he can be brought back to the society as a good citizens of the country. So next is treatment of addicts. Now next stage will come when the addict is ready, his parents are ready for his treatment, and he is bluntly going in for de-addiction center, de-addiction. Then naturally what will happen? His treatment will start, and treatment may take 1 month, 2 months, 3 months or 6 months. It can depend upon the stage in which the addicted person was there, but mostly we have seen that within 3 months the addict is de-addicted if he is under the medical supervision, proper medical supervision. And once he is given de-addiction, detoxification is done, naturally then he can be a good citizen of the country. Then most important aspect which comes thereafter is aftercare and rehabilitation of addicts, because it is very important. You may de-addict the drug abuser. He is de-addicted, but next day he will again go to the same friends, to the same company which has made him addict. So if he is again in the hands of those persons, if he mix up with those persons, naturally there is chances that he may be re-addicted. If he is re-addicted, naturally the problem will again be the same. Then we have to take him for next time again de-addiction and all these things. So the best course is, friends, that he should be kept aloof, and if possible his environment should be changed. He should be taken to such a place, some other place, for at least 6 months. He should be shifted from the place where he was earlier residing for at least 6 months, and he should be taken to such a place where he is not allowed to mix with those old friends who made him the drug addict. So this is important aspect. And then rehabilitation. He has to be given some work, some sports, some activities, some hobbies. He should indulge in some hobbies, some sports, some games, and he should also do his work. So if all these things, yoga is very good. If it is possible, he can go in for yoga also. So all these things are necessary after his de-addiction program is there. Then friends, the periodical review is a must. What is the stage? How he is behaving in the society? What he is doing? And whether he has again mixed with anyone who is addicted person to drugs. So if he is mixing with those persons, naturally we can monitor his activities, and in this way the review of the work is very important. And if review of the work is done, naturally he can be brought back to the society as a good citizen of the nation. Then role of the community is very important, friends. if a person is addicted, the every citizen has right to inform his parents, his relatives, and the law enforcing agencies. All the three things can be done by a good citizen if he comes to know that a child or any person is addicted to drugs. So if this it is brought to the parents' notice or in the notice of the police or in the notice of the law enforcing agencies, naturally action will be taken by the parents or by the law enforcing agencies, and the person can be brought back to the mainstream and he can be given de-addiction. He can be taken to de-addiction centers, and then he can be a good citizen of the country. And likewise, the teachers, if he is a child is addict is a child studying in a school, the teacher has very good, a very responsible role to play. If it comes to the notice of the teacher that any student is behaving like a drug addict or his activities are such which are like a drug addict, he can report the matter. He can first counsel the child, his parents, counseling of his parents can be done. Then he can inform the law enforcing agencies who should take the action according to law. So this is very important. Similarly, parents' role is very important in the community. Parents, they should watch their children. They should talk to their children in a friendly atmosphere. They should talk to their children in a very good environment. There should not be any fear in the mind of the children. Too much fear is bad, and too much leniency is also bad. So it should be a mix of everything, love, affection, everything. And if it is provided naturally, then the as far as the law is concerned, friends, our law, every country has the reformative approach in criminal justice system, that that the criminal should be brought back to the mainstream. This is the main purpose of the reformative system of law. So reformation is there, that we have to bring him back to the society. We have to make him a good citizen of the country. So this is very important, and in this way, every country, because if somebody is having the headache, will we chop off his head? No, no. We will only give him treatment so that headache is over. Similarly, if somebody is drug addict, naturally we should bring him back to the society. So even law provides that very lenient view should be taken of the drug addicts, while the drug smugglers should be dealt with very strictly, very strictly. So this is the law which has to be. So friends, with these words, these are the some of the points which I wanted to share with you regarding the bringing him back to the society, regarding the treatment of the drug addicts. And now, friends, next week we will be discussing a very, very important point, that is how and why the access of any person to the social media can be blocked, and what are the remedies of that person to, if his social media account is closed, or his access to the social media is blocked, what is the remedy available with that person, the use. That is a very important subject which we will be discussing next week. Thank you, friends. Thank you very much.